Yo, welcome back. I'm starting today off by killing some Dark Wizards because picking up runes in the Dark Warriors Fortress is way too tedious and boring. And I enjoy killing these guys because you get a lot of runes from them. Maybe not quite as much as picking them up off the ground, but you get a lot of melee XP, and that's kind of important to me right now. And with the new robes and food that I have, I can really stay here for a long time and do big trips collecting huge amounts of runes. I'm currently doing some low-level alchemies as I'm fighting because I don't really have a use for nature or fire runes otherwise. I know that's probably horrendously inefficient to you guys, but it's good XP for me. 40 strength. Yes, that is 40 in all combat stats for melee, so we've actually completed a major goal off my checklist. I think my next combat goal is going to be 39 magic for Crumble Undead since it's such a potent spell. 27 prayer. That unlocks Mystic Lore, which probably most people don't even know what that prayer is, but it gives 10% more magic accuracy and defense, and that's given me a bit of an idea. What if instead of using melee against demons like I did last time, I use Mage and use Prayer and Earthbolt to put out some serious damage from a safe spot, and that way I could potentially get some decent drops without much risk. You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. So the only missing component to that is Earthbolt at 29 magic, and we're about 3 levels off that. So I will use up most of these runes and see if that can get us to 29 magic, and if we get there, then I'll go straight to demons and see what we can get. Oh, and apparently I got 43 cooking off those pizzas. It's kind of tempting to train 2 more levels to be able to cook meat pizzas, but I think I'll wait until after the demon trip to do that. Let's start off with some low-level alchemies for magic training, because they're about 30 XP per cast, which is not bad. And right away, I'm getting 27 magic, so let's see if these alchemies can get me all the way to 28. And then all I have to do is splash curse spells to get to 29 from there. If you notice, I'm actually alcheming my body runes because I have too many of them. The way the math works out, whether I kill wizards or pick up runes off the ground, I'll always end up with an excess of body runes, usually like twice as many as what I need. So honestly, they work out to be a really great stackable alch item. 28 and 29. So I think I'm just gonna run straight to demons now. Wish me luck. So here's the plan. I'm gonna walk beside Lava Dragon Island up here to take the shortest route to the demonic ruins, and then I think I'm gonna go to that spot that I found last time with those lava vents, because I feel like that's a little bit safer than going to actual Anakarl itself, you know, the ruins part, because I think that's a direct teleport spot on members. I guess on free-to-play it doesn't matter as much, but it's still a dangerous hotspot, I think, more compared to the outskirts of the ruins. And yes, I know my mouse is hovering over the logout button. Don't judge me, please. We have arrived, and thankfully without a trace of other players nearby. So I'll go ahead and gear up here, and let's set the auto cast to Earthbolt. I'm going to be using up all my Earthbolts first because I'd rather use the spell that gives me the most XP per hour, so that if I do get killed, I've at least used up most of my experience, basically. So let's hope for some good drops. I'm going to be sitting here just waiting to log out at any hint that a PKer is coming by. Alright, Mr. Demon, please die. This place has my nerves on edge, and I just want to get some kills and get out of here. Let's see what the loot is, and of course, coins. If I had just gotten a helmet, I could have left right away, but we gotta stay for at least some more kills. Oh, alright, let's try and bear through this. Wait a minute, that was a PKer on the other side of that ditch. Hold on a second here. Okay, we have a challenge now. Like, do I stay? Should I just log out? I'm really tempted to just log out. Let me keep an eye on the minimap and make sure there's no white dots coming. And we should be okay, but I probably should log out if I want to be safe. My eyes are just glued on the minimap right now, because all it takes is one white dot swarming you and it's over. Because this is multi too, so if one person locks you down, more can swoop in and you'll be dead. Oh, okay, white dot. We're out. We're out. We're out. Oh, no. Okay. Let's, I don't know what to do now. I guess I could hop worlds to a different world, but if there's a PK here, it probably means they're on a bunch of different worlds. I don't think this is peak time. I'm going to wait about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to try logging in a different world and see if they've forgotten about me then. Alright, I've logged back in. We're just going to go for a few more kills, and you've got to be kidding me. The guy logs into my world immediately. Oh, okay. Just run. I just got to run. I can't panic. I just need to book it. Keep eating. That's important. He's dealing so much damage. I hate it. I don't even know his combat level. It's probably way higher than mine. I just gotta run and hope that I can make it to level 20 wilderness. At least I have a full inventory of food, so that's good. Oh my gosh, my run energy is like dying. Wait, I'm not even wearing my armor, but it's too late. I gotta drop it to conserve run energy, and I'm already like out of run energy. This is not looking good. The chances of me dying are so high. I have... Oh, good fight, sir. It's over. I'll go ahead and tell him good fight. GF. Oh, it's over. That's not good. Come on, tank. I gotta walk to 20 wilderness. I'm just under 30. Oh, he's got a guy there too, so my little distraction of rune dropping didn't help. It's over. It's over. Oh well. Yeah, that's the risk of going to graders. Oh, look at that. Thank you, bud. At least he's got a good attitude about it. But that's it. We're back in Lumbridge. Dang it. At least he was a nice PKer, I guess. But man, it does hurt to know that I have to rebuild a lot of that stuff. And honestly, what irks me the most is I lost all those runes, and they're definitely going to take those. So goodbye, Magic XP. Well, I took about a 1-day break, so here we are. I didn't even go back and get my dropped items last time because I was so discouraged, so I guess we'll start the rebuild now. There's something I discovered recently, and that is this steel sword spawn. So you think maybe an iron scimitar is better than a steel sword, but that's actually not the case. The steel sword just has a much higher strength bonus and accuracy bonus, especially with stab, compared to the iron scimitar's slash bonus. So if you have 5 attack, this is actually the best weapon you can pick up in the wilderness straight up, without having to kill monsters at least. Wait a second, I don't remember there being a mind rune spawn in the boneyard. That's kind of interesting. I suppose there's so many little secrets left that I still haven't discovered in the wilderness. But right now I'm on my way to pick up the iron kite shield, and then we're going to go to the lava maze to try and pick up the remaining important gear. Are you serious? I cooked 5 pizzas and I burned 4 out of the 5 of them in that batch. That is ridiculous. Oh, I was kind of hoping that my burn rate would go down considerably as I got more levels, but even in the low 40s, the burn rate is still significantly high. It's like 30% at least. Well, that didn't take too long at all. Got the steel plate body on first attempt, and even getting our gold necklace here, because you gotta have that. I think my next objective is going to be getting some magic gear and a bunch of runes, and we're going to try and mage the moss giants to get our myth sword back. And hopefully, if we're lucky, with 100 or so casts of earth bolt, which we just unlocked, we'll be able to get the myth sword back without having to fight the moss giants for more than a couple hours. 41 strength. That may seem like an arbitrary level up, but we'll actually be able to hit 7s now if we have the myth sword and we're using aggressive style. So now we just need the sword. Here's something a little scary about prayer training. I currently have 10,000 XP, and that is only 1/5 of the way to 43 prayer for Protect from Melee. We got a long way to go. Check out these fat alks. I'm going to alk these cosmic runes. This is going to be good money. Boom. And there we go. 30 magic. That actually unlocks Bryophyte's staff. Interesting. Thankfully, we're not one of those chunk-locked Ironmen who actually have to get that. But I'm going to alk this spare staff that I grabbed in the lava maze too for some extra cash, because it's always nice to have a little bit of cash reserves for buying pizza bases. But anything over like 1k is unnecessary. Alright, I've brought about 100 casts of Earthbolt to Moss Giants, and I'm hoping to get either a Law Rune drop or the Myth Sword drop. I do need Law Runes pretty quickly though, because I'm starting to rebuild up, and it's nice to have those emergency teleports, especially when I'm currently sitting at like 40 Wilderness. So we'll see how well these Moss Giants kills go. Hopefully I can kill at least, I don't know, 5, 6 with this amount of casts. We'll find out. Oh, a ruby! Oh, that's so sad because on this account I can't use gems at all, even though I love gems in RuneScape. We'd have to lamp up to like 20 crafting to actually be able to train crafting consistently, and that's not going to happen till way after the mining grind is over. Well, I killed about a half dozen Moss Giants, and we haven't gotten any good loot yet. And I'm just about out of runes now, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go train by splashing curse spells at rats, because now that I've died at greater demons with a bunch of runes on me, I feel like it's always smart to use up all the runes that I have as soon as possible so that I don't die and lose all that banked XP in the event that a PKer tracks me down like he did last time. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go do. I didn't realize how close I was to a really good magic level, but here we go, 33 magic. That unlocks telekinetic grab, which means I can grab objects that are out of reach, which gives me a few new options, and I'm very excited about it. Mainly the wooden square shield that is just outside the wilderness ditch, which I can't normally grab, obviously because it spawns outside the wilderness, but I can stand in the wilderness and grab it via the spell. But I need law runes for that, so I'll have to wait until I get some to try that out. This was not a drop I was expecting. A black square shield. That is an upgrade over my steel one, so I will definitely take it. I was just here killing the Moss Giants. This is actually the first kill of my trip with melee, but here we go. Getting some decent drops already. I haven't had much luck at Moss Giants for law rune drops, so I'm going to come over here to the Hobgoblin mine and see if I can kill some Hobgoblins for law runes, because I know they drop them. They drop a bunch of weird stuff like cosmic runes too, but hopefully we can get lucky, and hopefully these guys don't hit too hard on me either. 42 hit points. These guys hit too hard, so I think I'm going to be bailing out of here. You may be asking, why am I doing all this? Why am I trying to get 39 magic for Crumble Undead? Why am I getting all these gear upgrades? I'll just lose them, right? Well, the main goal for me right now is to gear up and get the right levels so I can sustain myself on the bronze bar grind. Because this is going to be a massive grind that's coming up soon. And I want to make sure that I'm fully prepared. I have good food options, I have good armor, I have good weapons, and I have a magic option if I want that. Because this grind that's upcoming is going to take a very long time. Somewhere in the realm of 80 to 100 hours is what I've calculated, at about 2 bronze bars per hour. In total, I need 2400 XP, and I'm planning on breaking it up probably into 3 batches. So batch 1 will be from level 3 to level 8, and that's around 800 XP total. Granted, we have a little bit of bonus XP from Tutorial Island, so only about 600 XP more than I have right now, but 800 XP total, which is a third of 2400 XP. And at that point, once we get that, we will kind of take a break, relax, maybe do some fishing or some other training. And then when I'm ready, I'll come back and do the second third from 800 XP to 1600 XP, which will leave me at about 12 smithing. And then I'll do the same thing again, take a break, train some other skills that I want, and we'll come back for the final third and finish off 15 smithing. And at that point, we're going to be rocking and rolling with the smithing grind, and I probably will be so motivated that I'll want to go straight to 30 smithing via iron bars, because it's such a quick smithing method compared to what I've had to do before. So that's the goal. That's why I'm getting all this, because I want to prepare myself for the massive grind that's upcoming and make sure that it's quick and as efficient as I can make it for the gear that I have access to right now. I think this is where I'm going to end the episode for today. It's been a bit of a rough episode with the second death coming in, but we rebuilt fairly quickly. We just need the mithril sword and we'll be back to basically where we were before. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and it may be a few weeks before I make the next episode, but I'm still somewhat interested in making videos, so expect one within at least a month. Thanks guys, and I'll see you later.